IIRWY is at public workout for All or Nothing with MC Extraordinaire, Dev Sanhi. How are you, Dev?
What a title! What a title that is. I'm very well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm well. What an extraordinary, interesting show we've got here Saturday.
It's fantastic. It is highly anticipated. It's been highly debated, and it's highly significant. They're the three highlies because Alexander Usyk has made it clear now he's going to fight on. He's got another couple of years. He's got 5 fights. Who are you going to fight? I think you're going to have a good look at Parker Wardley winner, and the winner of that will be front of the queue. So a lot on the line on Saturday.
And look, both Joe and Fabio, they're one punch away from the Undisputed. What a bit of motivation, Dev.
It doesn't get bigger than that. Joe Parker has had that taste of what it's like at the top of the mountain, right? And he wants it again. And it's been a while since he's been a world champion. This was 2018. He had the unification with Anthony Joshua, and he lost. So it's been 7 years since he's been a world champion. He wants to get there again. Fabio Wardley has never had a taste of that, but he's also never had a taste of defeat. I'm going to say amateur or pro, but I'm talking white collar or pro. So he doesn't know what it's like to lose. I'm fascinated, I'm intrigued, and there's so many variables in this fight that make it a brilliant, watchable fight.
But the feedback I'm getting, there's a lot of people. Listen, Fabio's got a great following. It's in the UK, but Joe's got a great following also here in the UK.
Yeah.
It's not an easy fight for Joe, and it's not an easy fight for Fab. It's a I think it's a pretty well balanced match.
For Fabio, I guess the best rounded fighter on paper that he's faced so far is Justice Hooley. And you could argue he lost maybe all the rounds against Justice Hooley apart from the first and the 10th. And you'd imagine that Joe Parker is a level up from Justice Hooley. And I only say you'd imagine just because of what he's achieved, former world champion, etc., etc. Stylistically, I don't know. Maybe stylistically Joe Parker matches up better for Fabio. I don't know. But it's a big step up anyway for Fabio. He's been boxing at a different level. For Parker, it should just be more of the same stuff. Has Fabio Wardley got anything different that Parker hasn't seen before? I don't know. Maybe he's quite unique. He's quite unpredictable. But you'd think in those variables, Parker's seen it. He's seen the power of Wilder, power of Zhang. He's seen unpredictable fighters, Wilder being one of those. He's had Anthony Joshua in front of him. He's kind of seen it all. So it's not a step up for Parker. It's a step up for Fabio.
Oh, definitely. And an interesting undercard as well. Pity we didn't get Denzel Bentley on, but still a cracking undercard.
Fantastic undercard. I don't make the fights, so I'm told what to talk about. What we've got is Ezra Taylor against Steve Woodall, and I'm wary of this fight for Ezra Taylor. Of course, he was meant to be fighting Louis Edmondson, that big rivalry that had been built up, but Louis Edmondson pulled out. And for someone like Steve Woodall to come in at 7 days' notice, 5 days' notice, it's a dangerous opponent because we've seen what he can do. Lerone Richards, he fought Steve Woodall, who came in at 3 weeks' notice. He probably thought, oh, get Steve Woodall done, I'll move on, former IBO world champion. But he didn't, he got knocked out. Ezra Taylor has been planning for someone completely different in Louis Edmondson. Suddenly he's got this Steve Woodall fella in front of him who can punch hard, who is hungry, who was in camp, not off the couch, who's going to be taking part in that tournament. So he's ready to go, and there might be an upset in the air there. So I'm fascinated by that. Obviously, Royston Barney-Smith against Danny Quartermain's a brilliant fight. Step up for Royston. And one that really intrigues me and sort of gets my heart a little bit is Mitchell Smith, because I've known this guy for years, for 10, 11 years now, since he first came on the scene.
What a story.
What a story. And, I don't know Arnie Dawson so much, but I wish them both well. But Mitchell Smith, I know, I've got to know, I've seen his ups, I've seen his downs. And I like this redemption arc that he's currently on. I like the way he's turned his life around, and I wish him the best on Saturday.
Yeah, Arnie's a good little kid as well. I was speaking to Martin yesterday. Arnie's up for it. This is going to be a great fight, Mitchell and Arnie.
Yeah, fantastic. And again, it's like Arnie Dawson, I think he went 10 rounds in his last fight, or scheduled for 10 rounds. Mitchell Smith hasn't done 10 rounds in 10 years. It's been a long, long time. So this could be where that kind of thing starts coming up. Maybe the way Mitchell Smith has treated his body over the last 10 years, things like that could start coming into effect. But pedigree-wise, talent-wise, Mitchell Smith should be in a different stratosphere to Arnie. He's a former ABA champion. 2015, he won Young Boxer of the Year. The guys that have won that, you're looking at Naz, Patton, Calzaghe, people who have gone on to win world championships. So he's been in that company. It's just, is he still kind of around there?
Phenomenal talent. His amateur career, like you say, was absolutely stellar. He was a great amateur and so lovely to watch. But yeah, it's going to be a great show. Really looking forward to this. Dev, really looking forward to hearing everything you've got this week. And see you soon.
See you soon.
God bless Queensbury. Cheers, Dev.